Some royal scandals disappear with time. Others only grow larger. For years, the controversy surrounding Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein has refused to fade, despite countless headlines, legal settlements, and public attempts to move on. Now, a massive new release of US government documents has thrust the scandal back into the global spotlight. Millions of pages, thousands of videos, hundreds of thousands of images, and once again, the name Prince Andrew appears throughout the conversation. At the same time, political pressure is growing. Calls are once again being made for the Duke of York to answer questions publicly about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. For the British royal family, this couldn't come at a worse moment, because every new revelation brings the same uncomfortable question. How much did the palace know? And why has Prince Andrew remained protected for so long? Before we begin, welcome to Behind the Crown. This channel is dedicated to covering the British royal family, from the latest royal news and breaking developments to historic scandals, palace controversies, family feuds, and the stories happening behind palace walls. If you enjoy in-depth royal coverage, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Now, let's look at why the Epstein story refuses to disappear. The files are back. Just when many believed the Epstein investigation had reached its final chapter, another enormous collection of government records has been released in the United States. The release reportedly contains millions of pages of investigative material alongside thousands of videos, photographs, emails, and other records gathered over many years. The sheer size of the release has immediately reignited worldwide interest. Journalists, legal experts, political commentators, royal watchers. Everyone is searching for new information. It's important to understand something from the beginning. Being mentioned in investigative documents does not automatically mean someone committed a crime. Large investigations often contain emails, contact lists, appointments, media articles, and communications involving many public figures. Still, whenever Prince Andrew's name appears in connection with Jeffrey Epstein, the public pays attention. Because unlike many other names, Andrew's relationship with Epstein has already been heavily scrutinized for years.
A friendship that never stopped haunting him. Prince Andrew first met Jeffrey Epstein decades ago. At the time, Epstein had built a reputation as a wealthy financier with powerful social connections. He surrounded himself with politicians, business leaders, celebrities, academics, and members of elite society. Andrew became one of those high-profile acquaintances. The friendship might have remained little more than an awkward historical footnote, but everything changed after Epstein's criminal conviction. Even after Epstein pleaded guilty in Florida in 2008 to offenses involving a minor, Andrew continued to associate with him. Perhaps the most damaging image of all emerged in 2010. Photographs showed Prince Andrew walking with Epstein in New York after Epstein had already served time for his conviction.
Those images became impossible to erase from the public's memory. Every new document release brings those photographs back into public discussion. And with them, questions that have never fully been answered. Why the new documents matter. According to reports, Prince Andrew's name appears numerous times throughout the newly released material. Some references reportedly involve communications discussing meetings and invitations. Others involve routine correspondence. Once again, it is essential to remember that appearing in documents does not prove criminal conduct. However, public confidence doesn't depend only on legal standards. It also depends on trust. For years, Prince Andrew has struggled to convince the public that his explanations were sufficient. Instead, each new release has reopened old wounds. Every headline reminds people of one simple fact. The scandal never truly ended. It merely faded from the front pages. Until now. Political pressure is growing. The controversy is no longer limited to newspapers. Political voices have also entered the debate. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has suggested that Prince Andrew should cooperate fully with American authorities if requested.
Although no legal order currently requires Andrew to testify before the U.S. Congress, the political symbolism is powerful. Many people argue that public figures should answer difficult questions openly. Others believe Andrew has already faced years of public scrutiny. Regardless of which side people support, one thing is clear. Pressure continues to grow, and silence has become increasingly difficult to defend. The shadow over King Charles. Perhaps the greatest challenge no longer concerns Prince Andrew alone. It concerns the monarchy itself.
King Charles has spent years trying to modernize the institution. His reign has focused on presenting a smaller, more efficient, more accountable royal family. But Andrew remains an uncomfortable reminder of past mistakes. Every time the scandal returns, attention shifts away from the king's agenda. Instead, the media once again asks difficult questions.
Why does Andrew still have access to certain royal privileges? Why has separating him from royal life taken so long? Has the palace acted quickly enough? Whether fair or unfair, these questions continue to shape public perception. The royal family's biggest problem. Modern monarchies depend almost entirely on public confidence. Unlike elected governments, they cannot rely on votes. Their legitimacy depends on trust. Every scandal weakens that trust. The Epstein controversy has become particularly damaging because it has lasted for years without disappearing. Each fresh development revives memories of interviews, photographs, friendships,
And unanswered questions? For younger generations, this controversy has become one of the defining royal stories of the 21st century. And every new headline makes moving forward even harder. Public opinion has changed. Years ago, many people believed the scandal would eventually fade away. Instead, public attitudes have shifted dramatically. Opinion polls have consistently shown that Prince Andrew remains one of the least popular members of the royal family. His disastrous BBC Newsnight interview in 2019 severely damaged his credibility. His explanations regarding his relationship with Epstein were widely criticized. Since then, he has largely disappeared from official royal duties. Yet public curiosity has never disappeared. Every documentary, every book, every legal development, every new document release keeps the story alive.
What happens next? No one knows whether these latest files will fundamentally change the legal situation. Investigators have not announced new criminal charges against Prince Andrew based on the document release. But legally and politically, those are two different questions. For the monarchy, reputation can be just as important as legal outcomes. King Charles now faces a difficult balancing act: protecting the institution, maintaining public trust, and deciding how much distance should exist between the crown and one of its most controversial members. The Epstein story has followed Prince Andrew for years. Now, with another enormous document release, it has returned once again to dominate headlines around the world. Whether this marks the beginning of another chapter or the final chapter remains to be seen. But one thing seems certain: the controversy surrounding Prince Andrew is far from over. What do you think? Should Prince Andrew publicly answer questions about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein? Has the royal family done enough to distance itself from the Duke of York? Or do you believe this controversy will continue to haunt the monarchy for years to come? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this report and want more in-depth coverage of the British royal family, royal scandals, palace secrets, and the latest royal news, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Behind the Crown, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next royal update.